Hello everybody. My name is Markku Ellila. I'm the CEO of Enfucell. In the next few minutes, I will try to convince you that Enfucell is the company that powers the Internet of Things revolution and that it's a good target for your investment. First of all, just in a couple of words, why to invest in a company like Enfucell? Well, first of all, it's about the technology. Enfucell's unique technology, which is for the manufacturing of thin and flexible batteries. It enables us to tap into the explosive growth of the Internet of Things. And secondly, what we are able to bring to that Internet of Things or industrial Internet is that it can actually reach to places that have been very difficult to reach with earlier technology. A few facts about Enfucell first. We are a leading customized battery supplier and technology supplier in the printed electronics industry. Over the years, we have developed a printable, thin and flexible and also eco-friendly soft battery, which can be used as a power source for various Internet of Things and wearable electronics products. Our core technology for the batteries is tried, tested, patented and paid for. We have already spent like $10 million in the past 14 years to develop and finalize this technology. We don't need any more funding for the actual R&D. I will tell you what we are going to use the money from this crowdfunding campaign for. But first, let's take a look at the market that is there to be taken. Of course, the Internet of Things means that over the next few years, the number of devices and objects that will be connected to the Internet will be multiplying, and most of the growth in Internet will be taking place around the Internet of Things. And for that reason, and looking at our history, it is the right time for the soft battery technology. A couple of facts. All of these IoT devices, they need a power source. And for many applications, the requirements of these devices, they are pointing towards the need for thin and flexible batteries. Another thing that has changed over the years is that the power, consumption, and the price of wireless devices has been going down. So they are more adaptable to be used for Internet of Things. The data that is collected by various sensors can be utilized much more efficiently these days because of the reach to cloud services. And of course, the receiving end of the wireless connections from IoT devices, that is the smartphones and tablets, their number has grown very much in the last 5 to 10 years. And also the writing of software for applications for IoT has become much faster and inexpensive. So another thing about the soft battery technology is that it is protected. The IPR and the patent portfolio, it includes several patent families in key markets like the European Union, in the USA, and in China. And these patents, they are typically covering things like the battery structure, the materials and chemicals used there, production methods, and the way that they are connected electrically to the devices. And we supply a proprietary mix of battery chemicals to our licensees, which are then, these chemicals are manufactured and mixed carefully by carefully selected subcontractors. We are in a way kind of using a similar kind of business model as the Coca-Cola company with their mixtures that they are selling to their licensees. A couple of examples of the kind of devices that are powered by Enfucell thin and flexible batteries. In healthcare, we are developing together with the Kauniala Hospital and a consortium of other companies here in Finland a patch that is a wireless sensor that can be attached on the skin of a client or a patient, and providing additional safety for elderly people who prefer living at home while being monitored by competent health care personnel in an institution, so that they can always be sure that their vital signs are followed up, and if anything serious starts happening, they can get help quickly. Another example of a very good application is the Smart Label product, which is being or has been developed by Enfucell together with NXP. Identi, which is a specialist, a listed company in NASDAQ, specialized in safety electronics, and a software company, Syntel. There is a temperature logger that will be introduced to the world market in a couple of weeks' time, and we expect that to be an important basis for next year's revenues for Enfucell. And then we have been working on sports sensors. There's also what you can see in this picture is a wireless sensor that measures the speed and blade angles of a golf club, and this has been developed jointly with Qualcomm, the giant in mobile and wireless technology, and with Nordic Semiconductor. And we expect to sign a global license for this product in the next few months, and this is also boosting our revenues next year. Competition, there are a couple of companies in this field, and the most relevant ones that are comparable to some way to Enfucell are both American companies in the US, and if you just compare us with them, our technology is quite strong in the sense that we have the highest peak current that can be reached and the highest capacity per area of the battery. And both of these, they guarantee that Bluetooth connections are easy to create. The electronics for making a Bluetooth connection are more simple with Enfucell batteries than with the others. Our business model leads to 4 revenue streams that you can see in the middle, in the darker blue. The revenue streams are product development revenue from customer projects. We make prototypes of Internet of Things devices. We also plan to sell some of these devices, especially for the healthcare. Then at the bottom, it's the technology licensing revenue from the battery licensees around the world. We currently have 7 licensees that are able to manufacture our batteries. Those are in the US, in Europe, and in China. And then we supply proprietary battery materials such as chemicals to these manufacturers. Those are the 4 revenue streams that convert our technology know-how into something that eventually leads to consumers. We are basically a business-to-business company, but our customers supply to consumers. Our team is very experienced. We have strong technology leaders in the company, and we also have a great deal of expertise from leading international technology companies on our board I have held several management and R&D management positions in leading technology companies. Our sales estimates, they are pointing towards strong growth. Still next year we will be below 1 million mark, but we will be reaching 10 million euros around 2019. And then 2 years from that, we expect that the revenue will be higher than 30 million US. Then the revenue will be split into 3 main categories. The biggest one of those are the devices, and then the licensing and chemicals and materials are the 2 others. We're seeking 800,000 in funding in this crowd funding campaign, and we will be using that money for global marketing, for technology transfer to our licensees. We will use it for boosting our capabilities for device development projects for IoT, and we will invest into systems and quality controls so that we can better meet the growing demand. We don't need any further investment into core technology. Thank you very much. I'm ready to answer your questions.